Ripple is officially trying to become a national bank in the US. Yes, you heard that right. The crypto company that's been shaking up global finance with XRP is now looking to step directly into the regulated world of banking. And this could change everything, not just for Ripple, but for how crypto and traditional finance interact moving forward. Let's get straight into what we know so far. Ripple has filed an application with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, commonly known as the OCC, to create a national trust bank. This bank will be called Ripple National Trust Bank, and if the application is approved, it will be headquartered in New York and will operate as a wholly owned subsidiary of Ripple Labs. Now, why does this matter? Well, becoming a nationally chartered bank under the OCC would allow Ripple to do several important things. First, it could settle payments more efficiently by skipping over middlemen like correspondent banks. This not only reduces costs, but also speeds up transactions, something that has always been a core part of Ripple's mission. More importantly, it also adds legitimacy. For a company that spent years dealing with regulatory uncertainty, especially the long-standing legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, this is a big step toward long-term stability. But that's not all. Ripple is also seeking access to a Federal Reserve master account. If approved, this would allow Ripple to hold its stablecoin reserves directly at the Federal Reserve, giving them access to Fed payment rails. This would place Ripple in a unique position, right between crypto and central banking infrastructure. This move follows a similar path taken by Circle, the company behind the USDC stablecoin, which also applied for a national bank charter in recent years. The pattern here is clear. Major crypto firms are looking to embed themselves more deeply into the traditional financial system. Now let's talk about the application itself. The first volume of Ripple's application has been made public, and a well-known XRP community member, Wrath of Kahneman, shared his thoughts on what's inside. According to him, Ripple is proposing to form a limited-purpose, OCC-regulated national trust bank, focusing primarily on B2B banking and infrastructure services. The application states, Ripple Labs, acting as a sponsor, proposes to form Ripple National Trust Bank, a de novo national trust bank to be chartered by the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC. So what will this bank do? It will support Ripple's stablecoin, currently referred to as RLUST, and provide related fiduciary services, such as managing reserves. The application does not mention XRP directly, which might disappoint some fans. However, Wrath of Kahneman points out that there's nothing in the application preventing future integration of XRP, especially if the infrastructure supports it. The trust bank will have a 5-member board, which includes Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Aldarity. This is important because it signals Ripple's intention to run this bank under strict legal and regulatory guidance, rather than just as a token compliance move. So, what does this mean for Ripple's future? In simple terms, Ripple is building its own financial ecosystem. By launching a regulated trust bank and pushing for a Fed master account, Ripple is setting the stage to be more than just a payments network. It wants to be part of the core of banking infrastructure. This isn't just about crypto anymore. It's about having a seat at the table with traditional financial institutions. But let's not ignore the critical side. While this could be a great step for stability and regulatory clarity, some observers might worry about Ripple becoming too centralized or too close to traditional banks, something the crypto community has historically tried to move away from. And of course, everything depends on whether the OCC and the Fed approve these applications. Until then, the real question is, can Ripple succeed in bridging crypto and banking without losing what made it disruptive in the first place? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Ripple isn't just playing in the crypto space anymore. They're going straight to the heart of the banking world.